An explosion lights up the sky over Gaza as the conflict between Israel and Hamas carries on. Over the last 3 days, hundreds of Israelis and Palestinians have been killed in attacks which have come by land, air, and sea.
Here's a live picture from the western wall of Jerusalem. It is just after 6 in the morning there. It is a spot where thousands of Jews visit each year to pray. One many have been visiting the last few days since both Israel and Hamas has exchanged attacks. The recent attack on Israeli soil is the result of tensions in the Middle East that have persisted since the 1940s.
Arman Rahman sat down with the Consulate General of Israel to the Midwest and a local expert on the conflict. Arman?
Yeah, Eric and Charlotte, there are a lot of feelings of resentment and anger on both political sides of this issue, but the bottom line both sides agree on is that ordinary men, women, and children are often the ones caught in the middle.
The past 48 hours have been very devastating for many Israelis.
Surprise has been used to describe the unpredictability of Hamas's attack, and according to the Consul General Yanam Cohen, its intensity.
The scope and the scale is something that is totally unprecedented.
But those that study Middle East foreign policy, like Samer Alatout, argue
it's not a surprise.
The Buttle Sewell professor at UW-Madison, whose family is from Palestine, says as far back as the 1940s, Palestinians in the region have faced oppression, displacement, and violence.
But we don't hear about them. So the issue for me is that it's not unprovoked. It's totally provoked, but the provocations have not been openly discussed.
But he says it doesn't make killing justified.
Those Israelis are, they are, so many of them are my friends. So it's not an easy thing.
Both sides agree those caught in the middle are often civilians.
Suffering is the same, whether it's Palestinian or Israeli.
Other opportunities to support Israel and Israelis, specifically Israelis and Israeli communities that have been destructed. Israeli hospitals, by sending donations, by sending supply. There are designated channels for that.
Alatout says it's time the international community pushes for real solutions.
Policies that are not based on hatred, policies that are not based on the dehumanization of the other.
And of course, there are many real people's lives being affected, and I will talk to them tomorrow due to the time difference.